Never done anything harder than Batman because first off, I had to prove myself. You know, it's like, okay, he's the quirky comedy guy. And here I am doing like this Batman movie. Understandably, I think they were like, we need somebody who knows how to do this kind of music. But nobody knew what kind of music it was. There really was no superhero music. There was just Superman. And we said, we know we don't want it to be Superman and John Williams. And then there was an element with the producer in the studio of wanting it to be a pop score. There was definitely this moment of like, Danny, we want you to collaborate with Prince and co-write the score. And I go, I can't do that. People go, you really said that? I love Prince, but not for that score. I already knew what the score was. And I knew that if I collaborated, he'd be writing tunes and I'd be orchestrating his tunes. And I would be essentially a glorified arranger rather than a composer, you know, because he was world famous and I was still nothing. I had to walk away. I was so depressed. I felt like I just blew up my own career. And then a month later, I got the call saying, Danny, you're back on. We got to get moving. Come on, come on. It's like this gamble paid off, but it was a miserable period of time. On the other hand, I already heard the music in my head. I knew what it was. And I was determined that that was going to be the score. The producer was so hard on me, John Peters. And then he's in, I think it's the third presentation. And I didn't know how to do presentations. I was playing this weird music stuff that was all like inspired, you know, crazy. And then Tim says, play the march, play the march, play the march. And that's what he called the titles. I go, oh yeah, I got this piece here. And of course, now I know you lead with your headline. Obviously, I didn't really understand that back then. And I put this piece of music on. And John starts conducting in his chair. And then at a certain point, he stands up and he's going like this. And Tim looks at me and he's like, yeah, we